looks nice and shiny. So hello guys and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about phone cases. As you can see, today we're going to be having a LG G7 case, and this is the case from the Casemate brand. Actually, this is my second case that I have bought from this company, and I really like the first one, so I decided I'm going to try the second one too and let you know what I think about this case and how it actually works, because I have used this case for over 2 months right now, and I had my phone actually fell down I think twice already, and it did handle it very good. So basically we're just gonna go quickly through all the stuff that this case has to offer. And here is my other phone that I use the same case for it. It's a Motorola One Hyper, and this case really works great. It fits really good around the phone and it's not falling out. Like you can see, you can shake it. And like some other cheap cases, the phone just barely holds inside, and it will not hold if it falls down, and it just can crack. So yeah, and as you can see, it has on the sides here, it has some reinforcements. So yeah, this phone has been protected for over 2 months right now, and it seems to work really great. So let's go ahead and see how this case looks. It's exactly the same one as the one that I had before. Is just a clear case that I actually like to have, because when the manufacturer is making a phone, they really try to make it as nice looking as possible. And when you get in a case that is really big and tough, but it doesn't make it look pretty, so this is why I like to have these clear cases, so you can actually see the way the phone's supposed to look and was designed to look at the factory. And also, it's not as thick as other cases, so this is why I decided to go with this case, because I don't want to have like super bulky case in my pocket. So okay, let's go ahead and go through some specs of this case. As you can see here, this case has a military strength impact protection, which is really great, and I do confirm that. I have dropped my phone a couple times and it was fine. There was no cracks, no scratches on it, so it did work. I didn't test it fully from like 10 feet height, because it is certified to meet the MILS STD 1080G drop test standard, which is about 10 feet or 3 meters high. I don't want to test my phone against that. Even if it passes, it's kind of sketchy, so I don't want to be testing it. But I can tell you that I had my phone fallen from about 1 meter or 3 feet high on a hard surface, and it handled it very good. There is absolutely no damage to this phone whatsoever, and I even remember it fell down on the screen like this, which could cause the screen to crack. But the good thing about it is actually has these edges sticking out past the screen, so when it falls down, it doesn't fall flat on the screen, it falls on the case. This is what actually protects it. And the similar stuff here you can see for the cameras, but this is a different phone. Basically protects it well around, and it does fit very sturdy, very tight. So it has an ultra slim profile, which is really good. It fits in your hand really nice and slim. You know, it doesn't take much room in your pocket. Of course, this phone is pretty huge, but if I would put a bigger case on it, it would look even much bigger. Then it has a shock absorbing bumper. It has an anti-scratch technology. As you can see, I've been using this phone for 2 months with this case on it. I don't see any scratches whatsoever, so of course I didn't really scratch it on purpose, but it still seems to work really good. And then this one actually has a metallic buttons. I don't think this one has it. This one's just a regular PVC buttons, like the regular case material. It doesn't have any metal buttons. Like this one has actually metal buttons right here, as you can see. We're gonna see it in a second when we take it out. So let's go ahead and open it up and see how it actually looks and put it on our LG G7 THINQ. But if you can get this case for any other phone, I would highly recommend it, because it is really good quality. This is the outer shell. This is your transparent shell. And then they also offer this TPU, like a soft protection on the sides with actually metal buttons. Yeah, so this case is a little bit different from this one. This one was like just a fully solid TPU. So as you can see, it has 2 pieces, comes with it. The back piece is a solid hard cover, and then you also get a second piece that goes around it. And this one has the metal buttons here, as you can see. If you look closely, you can see that it has metal buttons here, and on this side they go all the way through, so they should actually work pretty good with the phone. All right, so there we go. This is our LG G7 THINQ, and as you can see, it's got a nice shiny back, but the surface is really attractive to the fingerprints. So as soon as you touch it with your finger, there will be a fingerprint left on that surface. That's a good thing about this case. It's going to be protecting it from fingerprints as well. Okay, before we do put this case on, we want to make sure we wipe it off really nice and make it look like new. Well, it is actually brand new, but we want to make sure it's all looks nice and shiny. So the first thing you want to do, you want to put this soft cover on the side, and it goes like this. So this is one cover that's going to be protecting our phone, and it looks like everything's working. You know, the buttons, I can feel the buttons are being pressed. So, and the second part, what you want to do, you want to put this cover. Before we do that, I would like to make sure there's absolutely no fingerprints on this back cover. This way it will look nice and new, looks nice and shiny. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is it. This is how it looks, and it does feel pretty good. Let me see if it's gonna fall out. No, I can shake it. It's not falling out, so that's a good sign. As you can see, it fits very good. You see there is a shoulder over the screen, so you can actually put it screen down, and you can slide it on the table. It won't scratch the screen because the corners of the case, they're sticking out past the surface of the screen, so that it's not gonna scratch the screen. As you can see, the microphone hole right here is cut pretty good. All the buttons are fully functional and easy to press. Every port on the back has its own hole, and they're aligned pretty good. The headphone jack port is really big, and it's actually the same as on this phone right here, so you can easily plug any plug for the headphone jack. There is a big opening for the USB Type-C port, and here's your cutout for the super loudspeaker from LG G7. So yeah, and this is another microphone because it has a stereo or dual microphone, so this is really good. Let's see how it looks in the back here. And as you can see, it has a pretty good cutout. Because the flash is not the same unit with the camera, it has this extra cutout for the flash. It is the same way as on this phone right here, but this one actually has a bigger cutout because the fingerprint sensor is located next to the camera, so they had to cut out a bigger shape over here. In this phone case, they have a separate cutout for the fingerprint sensor and another cutout for the camera and the flash. And you can see it has some kind of texture that over here, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it has like kind of dots here, so it looks pretty cool. And then you can also, of course, take this plastic cover off. Okay, let's go ahead and peel this plastic off and see how it looks without it. Yeah, as you can see, there is little dots here, so it actually adds a texture to the surface of this phone. I know it's kind of hard to see it on the camera, but it's actually there and it looks pretty cool. And as you can see, this top cover holds the phone really good, so it's not gonna fall out at any point. I'm not gonna do a drop test, but I'll just trust whatever they said there. We all know this is just in case you're gonna drop the phone, so you don't want to be, testing it on purpose. Looks pretty stylish. I know, I like the way it looks. So you can actually see the color of the phone, how it looks. It doesn't cover all the beauty of the phone. This bottom piece is a little bit softer, but it's still got that hard shell, so it holds it pretty nice. It's not blocking any cameras. It's actually a really, really nice case. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more reviews and interesting videos. I hope this video will be helpful to you and you like it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.